Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to Season 5 of the Fantasy Matters Fantasy Football Podcast. This is episode 17 for us. We're going to be looking at week 14 of the fantasy season and getting ready for the playoff push after the Thanksgiving break, of course. How's your Thanksgiving, Brendan? We'll check in on Brendan real quick. How's your Thanksgiving, man?
Yeah, I had to work.
You did work. Your mom was mad, too. She wasn't mad because you got up and ate with everybody. Yeah. So Brendan's new job, he works at night sometimes. So it was like the first Thanksgiving where he wasn't like totally at the house. It was good, though.
Wow.
The food was incredible. Your mom is no joke. She's a first-round draft pick in the kitchen, bro.
Okay.
Fantasy stud. She could cook, bro. Thanksgiving was off the hook. Let's see. How you want to go? You want to start with the injuries?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back at it. That Thanksgiving break is messing with me a little bit. The injuries. To start out with Trevor Lawrence, he took a big old shot. Oh boy, that looked awful. He laid dude out. Anyway, he's in the concussion protocol. He stiffened up, so he may be out for a minute. Taysom Hill, torn ACL.
Gave you your 2 games, and
I didn't even get 2 games out of it, man. I picked him up right before.
You picked him up after he blew up.
Yeah, I picked him up after week 12 for week 13. I thought that was a good pickup. Not so much. Running back Christian McCaffrey, 49ers, strained PCL. He's out for the rest of the year, more than likely. It's just the snake-bitten year. For anybody who drafted him, it probably didn't go well for you. Sorry about that. So, then his backup, Jordan Mason's got a high ankle sprain. He's going to be out for at least the 3 to 4 games that a high ankle sprain requires. So, 49ers are struggling right now. We're going to talk about that in a minute, though. Packers wide receiver Romeo Doubs, he's in a concussion. He's in a concussion protocol as well. Sneaky one, quarterback Baker Mayfield, the Bucks. He had like a sore leg. He got cleated late in the game, and he said it's sore, but they expect him to play.
He gonna be all right.
Should be all right. Wide receiver from the Chargers, Lad McConkey. He's got a knee injury. Got to watch that one. Young fellow was doing pretty good.
Dude, Justin Herbert threw 147 yards. He had 117 of them.
That's a pretty good target share. You get that every week. That's good money. But Lad McConkey, man, we talked about him. Not a whole lot, but we talked about him. So it's good to see him doing well. Hopefully his knee's okay. Philadelphia, tight end Dallas Goedert. Is a knee injury. They say he's probably going to be out week 14. They already say he's probably going to be out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about that.
Big game against the Ravens, though. Very good game. And then the last thing, me and Brendan didn't get to really talk about Chicago Bears coach Matt Eberflus. Done. Fired. Long time coming on that one.
He just hit the Band-Aid squad.
Dude, he did. He got cut. I mean, they had to get rid of him. Did you? I don't know. Since you had to work at night, you were probably sleeping during the day when that game was on. But that was just, it was incredibly stupid not to call a timeout and stop the clock. And it was no way to justify that. That was just awful. Awful. I was listening to like another sports radio show, and they were saying that if they had just gotten blown out, he wouldn't have got fired. He'd probably still have his job because Chicago doesn't have like a reputation for firing coaches during the season, but it was just so close and so bad that they were like, nah, let's just move on. So the offensive coordinator is now the head coach. He's gotten 2 promotions. That's pretty good.
Oh.
He's gotten 2 promotions.
He's balling.
Yeah, he's killing it. You want to take the bye weeks?
Yeah. All right, first up, we got the Broncos, the Colts, Commanders, Ravens, Patriots, and the Texans.
Ugh.
My whole team.
Oh, this late, man. That's a lot of buys. So, yeah, you got Jaden Daniels, Joe Mixon, and the Broncos defense all on bye. Well, the good thing is you're in a good playoff position. So if you lose, you're still okay, but that's a lot. You'll be all right. We're going to talk about fantasy football is stupid, especially at week 14. Oh, well. All right, you want me to take the quarterbacks?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's take a look at a few. First out the gate, Kirk Cousins at the Vikings. Big old revenge game for Kirk, going back to Minnesota to play. I do not trust Kirk Cousins. I just don't.
You just do 4 picks.
I know, 245 yards and 4 picks. Dude, a veteran quarterback should not do that. So let me ask, do you feel like, I already know the answer to it. I just want to hear what you're going to say because you're funny, but are you getting what you expected from the Falcons offense?
Yep.
Do you? Okay. You expected them to be bad.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
No, not 100% bad. I don't know. I think I expected Bijan to be a little bit better.
Right.
I didn't expect Kyle Pitts to be
I did.
as decent as he was. No, because he wasn't bad this year. He was decent. I didn't expect him to be as decent as he was.
Right.
I thought he was just going to be terrible.
I thought he was going to be
because they don't know how to use Kyle Pitts. Apparently.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow, interesting. You game tonight.
Yeah.
Preach. What you got? What else?
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, they're not really giving me what I thought I would get. You know, I drafted Kyle Pitts, but I had to move off for that. He put up a couple.
I don't know why you did that. You should have figured out not to draft Kyle Pitts when you drafted him as a rookie.
Well, at the time when I drafted him, he was the best one available. I was strutting around like I did something. You're right, but now I went back at it. I went back. He didn't do too bad, but I finally jumped off of it. But Kirk Cousins of the Vikings. I know it's a revenge game, and revenge games have been huge in the NFL and in fantasy, but I don't trust that one. 4 picks, something ain't right. And how do you keep Michael Penix Jr. on the bench when this dude is struggling? I don't know, man. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see, but I wouldn't trust it. Kyler Murray playing the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Stick with him. Mm-hmm. I have him, so I'm interested in what you say.
He better have 34 completions, and all 34 better go to Trey McBride. That's
it
all
seems
I
like
know.
It's been working out that way. First time they played, though, he had like 285 yards in a pick, week 12. And Seattle's defense is tough, man. So I'm not sure.
Trey McBride, that game had 13 receptions, 134 yards.
So you got good money out of Trey McBride, but Kyler Murray, he didn't do much for me. I don't know.
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's hard to sit a guy because he gives you sneaky rushing yards too. He might put up a big rush or a big touchdown.
You never know.
You just never know. So you got to be careful. That's a tough matchup, but Seahawks are coming to him, so we'll see how that works out. Justin Herbert at the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, it also depends on Ladd McConkey.
Yeah, if Ladd McConkey's out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the loss of J.K. Dobbins hurts too because they're not as explosive with just Gus Edwards. They got another running back, but he's working his way into the rotation. But Herbert, he doesn't throw the ball a lot, but when he does throw it, it usually goes well. So I wouldn't be mad if you started him against the Chiefs. You don't like Caleb Williams at the 49ers?
Nah, you know what? I'm used to saying no because it's just the Niners.
49ers are wounded, man.
Yeah.
They're wounded.
And I have to play the Niners D. I have to.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it just gets to a point where you don't know exactly what Chicago
already dropped
offense.
their defense to go find some bump.
Really? Really?
Who plays? See, the Saints defense is out there. They play the Giants.
Oof! Wow. Well, you got Tyrone Tracy. You want to get?
Yeah,
you
can't do that. Why'd you have to say that?
I'm trying to help you. That's why I said that.
Dang.
But I don't know. But the 49ers defense, Caleb Williams, he looked good Thanksgiving Day, man. He did not look bad. The thing I like, 3 TDs and no picks. So I don't know.
There's no bum teams that's playing.
Those matchups week 14 are tough.
Like, why couldn't the Patriots be off one more week?
They already had their bye. You can't pick on the Patriots every week. So what? All right. So Caleb Williams, he's playing the 49ers. That's a tough matchup, but I feel good about him doing that one. What about Aaron Rodgers at the Dolphins?
Yeah, might as well.
That's another team. We got nothing out of the Jets that I expected. I expected them to be elite.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Why not?
I expected Breece Hall to be elite.
Good point.
I didn't expect
he got drafted early in our league. I thought they were going to be just elite. Like I said, got a Hall of Fame type quarterback, a good defense, guys that can cover, and you got Breece Hall, good wideouts. I thought they were going to be a problem, but nah, they have not been a problem.
Nope.
And the same thing, if you're out of playoff contention, why do you keep playing Aaron Rodgers? At some point, you just got to move on and figure it out. So we'll see, but. At the Dolphins, you got to be able to score when you play Miami. You can say what you want about Miami, but Miami's at home. They're not playing in the cold weather. They're playing. It's going to be warm. They should be much better.
That don't mean nothing. Tua just going past the Raheem Mostert all game.
No, he's
and
not.
Jonnu. It's not like he throw the ball to Tyreek.
I'm not mad about him passing it to Jonnu.
And I know he don't pass it to Tyreek. Y'all want to know why? All right, y'all know why.
Because you got him.
Yeah, because I got that bum.
He gonna wake up. I think he has a better chance of doing it at home than he does playing against in Green Bay. Dude, that was terrible. How can you get used to that? There's no way. There's no way. I messed up though. I took Jonnu Smith out, and I should have played him. So free agent quarterbacks. How about Will Levis? He playing the Jags. The dude, he's got a cannon, but week 13, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Jags are terrible.
They are really bad.
Playing.
That might be a good free agent to
beautiful.
get. What?
That's a great defense to get. What? Jags defense. I mean, the Titans
defense. Yeah, you get the Titans and Drop the 49ers?
Oh, yeah, quick.
That wouldn't be bad.
No, we're going to do that right now.
What about Cooper Rush, Cowboys quarterback? If you're really digging deep, he's playing the Bengals. They're out of it. They're probably giving up. They give up yards anyway. And it seems like the defensive presence of Michael Parsons has helped out. They get the ball back. So
it doesn't really matter. Play him.
Yeah,
Play
Cooper
him.
Rush is good.
He's balling.
Yeah,
he always balls. He always goes off. Except when he plays Philly. But that's besides the point.
All right, third free agent quarterback, Aiden O'Connell, Raiders. He's got a stud,
Yeah.
Brock Bowers.
That's all you need.
And he's a problem.
That's all you need.
That helps everybody else out. I mean, he lit the Chiefs up 340 yards right out the gate coming back from injury. And again, 2 TDs, no picks. So I would put him out there. Those would be my 3 free agents. Will Levis, Cooper Rush, Aiden O'Connell. What about the running backs? You want to take the running backs?
Yep.
All right.
First up, we got Josh Jacobs at the Lions. 19 for 43.
Dude, he is a physical runner, bro.
Touchdown. And he caught 4 passes for 74 yards.
He is. They gonna need it against the Lions. They need him to be like
elite.
Yeah, that's a good word. You stole my word. They need him to just control the game. They need him to be elite. Big plays in the run, big plays in the pass. So I'd be excited if I had Josh Jacobs playing against the Lions this week.
Bucky Irving versus the Raiders. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Tampa Bay running backs? It's Rashard White, Bucky Irving, Rashard White, Bucky. You just don't know which one. But I'm telling you what, Bucky Irving, if you had him last week, you probably won.
He was living the dream.
Living the dream. So, yeah, you got to start him against the Raiders. There's no reason to what you wouldn't. All right, cool. That's a good one.
James Cook at the Rams. 14 for 107 and a touchdown.
Solid. Yeah. How you feel about the Bills? What you think?
They're okay.
They're okay? It's crazy because they're killing that division. I think they won that division already, right?
I'm a hater, so.
I know. Well,
No.
You're going to have to eat because we get to your Eagles in a minute.
I ain't worried about them.
Yeah, Brenda's an Eagles fan. He got a lot to say.
Man, we smoking teams and we ain't even healthy. I ain't worried about it.
They have a roster. They have an absolute roster.
I ain't worried
but
about
we'll get into it. What you said, James Cook?
Yeah,
he's
I'll
steady,
start him.
man. Playing the Rams.
Yeah.
He's going 14 for 107. Yeah,
easily.
Yeah, he's going to get his.
Alvin Kamara at the Giants. Yes. 23 for 112.
Yeah. If I had him, like I would be rubbing my hands because Taysom Hill's out. So it's no more.
you.
Yeah, you the runner, and you a bad man. So Alvin Kamara should put up big numbers against the Giants. That that should be really good. That might be his best game of the season.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then last we have Kareem Hunt versus the Chargers.
So his piece of the pie got cut in half.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, Pacheco's back.
Pacheco.
Yes, he back. So it's like you can divide his carries by 2. You know, he's back out there. Pacheco's running it. And I was watching the game when they played the Raiders Friday after Thanksgiving, and the announcer was like, Pacheco is more explosive. He's going to give you the explosive plays, whereas Hunt is more like a thumper. So they're going to split them dudes. And, so
I hope not.
I had Kareem Hunt. And
I hope they don't split them.
I think they are, though, man.
I hope not.
Why not?
I got Pacheco.
You got Pacheco. You got me saying Pacheco. You got Pacheco. I got Hunt. So I don't know, man. But it just seems like it's going to be divided by 2. He only had 7 carries for 44 yards week 13. So I don't know. All right, cool. What you got as far as free agents go?
We got Rico Dowdle. He going against the Bengals. Cowboys running back.
Yeah.
He been doing his thing.
He did. He's a sneaky one now. Yeah, sneaky one.
22 for 12 with a tutty.
Yeah, he did all right. He did all right. Again, the Bengals matchup should be good.
Yeah. I'll play him.
Yeah, okay.
Next up, we got Isaac Garendo.
Go ahead.
Everybody hurt, so somebody got to get it.
Yeah, everybody's going to be on him in free agency because that's the 49ers running back now. Yeah. So, I mean, dude is 6 feet, 220, man. He's not a small guy.
Big dude.
Yeah, that's a big dude. That's like tackling a minivan.
Yeah, and I'm good.
Yeah, he's had some carries during the season where you can be like, okay, you can see where they got him. So, Garendo, might go get him.
All right, the third one we got, speaking of the Devils, Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco?
Yep.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, at this point in the fantasy season, if you're struggling for running back,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And Pacheco will be out there, so maybe you can get him sneaking there. All right, cool.
And then our last running back free agent we have is Jalen McLaughlin. Yep, 14 and 84.
Denver. He had a good game Monday night.
Yeah.
They go back and forth, too. It's him and, the other kids, so I don't know. But yeah, Jaleel McLaughlin for sure. I like him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I got the running backs. I got the wide receivers.
Yep.
All right. About Jalen Waddle playing the Jets.
Sure.
Start him?
Yeah, I will. Like if I had him, I'll play him over Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough. Yeah. It's hard in fantasy, especially on Tyreek Hill. You just don't know what you're gonna get. You know what you should you know what you should be getting. Yeah, I should be getting number one production, but nah. So
you might
Waddle,
get wide receiver 3 productions from Tyreek.
Yeah.
For Waddle, you might get wide receiver 2 production.
Yeah, 4 for 53. At least that, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a wide receiver 2. Mm-hmm. Another wide receiver 2 on a real good offense. Jordan Addison playing the Falcons. Mm-hmm. He had 4 for 54 last week on 6 targets. You would think, man, with the attention that Justin Jefferson's going to get, that Addison...
Somebody else got to get open.
Yeah. But Hawkinson's back, so it kind of hurts him a little bit. So, I don't know. I think you still got to start him. Is that kind of a wide receiver 3 as well?
Yeah, that's a 3.
Yeah. Yeah. So, wide receiver 3. Okay. Jerry Jeudy at the Steelers. Now, everybody knows he's not going to put up over 200 yards against the Steelers. But just watching that work, you got to consider starting him because him and Jameis Winston, man, that was crazy. Mm-hmm. And he missed him on a long one where he was absolutely open. But Jerry Jeudy's in play. I think he's a good start. Probably like a wide receiver 2 type guy.
Yeah, I'll play him.
It's scary playing with Jameis, though. Because, the 2 pick sixes, that was tough to watch.
No, it wasn't.
It only subtracted 2 points in fantasy. But
I had Broncos D. It was great for me.
Dang, how many points did the Broncos D score?
26.
Great. Hey, that was a lot of points. But, yeah, I think, it's hard because the Steelers' defense, you know what you're going to get. Watt coming off the edge. He may have more fumbles and interceptions. But Jerry Jeudy, I like him going forward. One of my favorite athletes, Brian Thomas Jr., the Jags. Tough to feel good about any Jags. But if Trevor Lawrence don't play, to me, I don't think you can start him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think because, I think old boy from New England, what's his name? Mac Jones? Holland? Mac Jones.
From the quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah. Yeah, the quarterback.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Dang,
I don't
you
see
got
it.
faith in my boy Mac Jones?
I don't.
You're
Trevor Lawrence, I know it sounds bad, but if Trevor Lawrence was playing, I would feel much better about Brian Thomas Jr. because he can play. 4 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Week 13, not bad. DJ Moore at the 49ers, another up and down, talented receiver.
Sure.
I might give him a shot.
Sure.
I might be okay with him.
Yeah.
Because at least he's got his quarterback. Unlike Brian Thomas Jr. He's got his quarterback. So he might be in play. 8 for 97. That's not bad. 16 targets.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Man, you never know, man. So we'll see. So DJ Moore might be all right. I'll give you some free agents. Got to look at Keenan Allen. 5 catches for 73 yards, 2 touchdowns, right? Against Detroit. So you got to look at him. He's a vet. You may only get wide receiver 3 type production, but he definitely somebody to look at. Another one I liked was Jacoby Myers of the Raiders.
6 for 97.
Because like I said, Brock Bowers is a problem.
Yeah.
So the more defenses pay attention to him.
He's not going to get every ball.
Right. Jacoby Myers almost had 100 yards against the Chiefs, so he might be one to look at. Let's see, a third free agent, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Dude, that is crazy what he's doing. He's had a reputation of not being able to catch. But, he's averaging like a touchdown a game and like 60 yards.
Yep.
That ain't bad for the Saints. So, and without Taysom Hill.
He played the Giants.
Yeah, they playing the Giants. No Taysom Hill, so a little bit more catches for everybody else. And then the last one, Nick Westbrook-Akine.
The dude you told me not to pick up because he has too many last names.
I said he had too many names to pick up as a free agent. Okay, I was wrong. He had 61 yards and 2 touchdowns on 8 targets. Maybe you could still get him. He still be out there.
I don't even want to get him at this point.
You don't want him?
You already put that bad juju on him. I don't want him no more.
My bad on the juju. So those are the free agents. Keenan Allen, Jacoby Myers, Nick Westbrook-Akine, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. You want to take the tight ends?
Yep. I kind of want to skip this first one because he's a bum. But
he dragged you to the playoffs, though.
You know what? You're right. I can't hate.
He got you there.
Cade Otton. Mike Evans came back, Cade Otton went on a field trip.
He's
He's not been there.
Checked out.
Come on now, Cade. You can't be doing me like that.
No, sir.
I stuck with you.
Yeah.
Everybody, they was like, Cade Otton, come on now. Why are you going to do that? I stuck with you. You was in my start lineup. You gave me 30 points. You gave me 20. You gave me 30 again. I was with you.
Yeah.
And then you going to give me 5 and 2?
Yeah, you back
Don't do me like that.
Back down to reality for Cade Otton. You still starting him, though, right? Oh, we'll get to that, but.
We'll get to that.
Okay. All right.
Next up, we got Evan Ingram at the Titans.
Yeah.
7 for 41 on 9 targets.
Right.
I'll start him.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Titans aren't the greatest.
I think it's the same with him and Brian Thomas Jr. It depends on their quarterback. Yeah. If
I think it's easier to start. It's easier to start a quarter. It's easier to start a tight end than a wide receiver.
Okay. I'll roll with that. Young mind. I got you. Okay. Cool.
Travis Kelce versus the Chargers. Might as well. There's nobody that's I'm not. There's no game I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sit. Travis Kelce.
He's not as dominant as he used to be.
It don't matter.
He's still better than most. Don't get me wrong.
Better than Cade Otton right now.
That wasn't a cheap shot at him, but yeah, it's like, Father Time. They always say he's undefeated, so I don't know, but you still play him though. There's no way you would not play him.
Then we got Fire Pants. Pat Fryermuth versus the Browns. 6 for 68, 7 targets, and he had a touchdown.
Yeah, Russell Wilson found him week 13. That looked good. Looked good.
I'll play him.
Yeah, I think I would too. I'm not sure if he's available in our league. Maybe he is, but
We'll see.
Russell Wilson's passing it, so all right.
So some free agent tight ends we got Noah Gray, Chiefs tight end, going against the Chargers.
Right.
He had 2 TDs in weeks 11 and 12.
2 TDs each week. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, why not? And that offense is worth a shot. If you need tight end help, that's a good one. Cool.
Tucker Kraft, Packers tight end, going against the Lions. That bum, I picked him up.
You had him. You cut him. Oh, okay. But you cut him because you had to, right?
Yeah, I had. I didn't have to.
Right.
He was just taking up a spot and he wasn't going to play.
He had a good week 13, though.
He wasn't playing for me.
Oh, well. Hopefully he'll be playing for somebody.
Then Juwan Johnson at the Giants. He was 5 for 36.
Yeah, that's the Saints tight end. With Taysom Hill gone again.
Somebody got to catch him.
Yeah, your piece of the pie gets bigger with Taysom Hill gone. So Juwan Johnson might be somebody to look at. If you need some tight end help, it's just hard this time of the year, man, because you get down to like scraps at each position. So you really got to be careful. So that's it for the tight ends. Noah Gray, Tucker Kraft, Juwan Johnson is free agents. All right, let's skip down to would you start. This is where I just pepper Brendan with questions about if he would start a particular player. He gives me the thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let's start with the kickers. Evan McPherson, the Bengals kicker. Definitely thumbs up.
But Dallas.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I think Dallas's defense is stiffer. They may be able to drive the ball a little bit, but might be some kicks in Evan McPherson's future, week 14. Okay. Brandon McManus, the Packers kicker at the Lions. Start him.
Lions defense isn't the best.
Right? You feel like that game's got high scoring potential? Yeah, I do too.
Lions defense is dealing with a lot of injuries right now.
They are. Great point. All right. What about Nick Folk, the Titans kicker playing the Jags? I think,
Playing the Jags.
Yeah, exactly. If they can't sustain drives, the Titans going to get the ball back a lot. And he could have a good day. Okay. Let's skip down to some defenses. What about the Dolphins defense playing the Jets? Yeah. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
The Jets, they
just don't look good.
I was going to use a word that you don't like to use in sports. I don't want to say they quit, but they're just horribly underachieving, put it that way. So the Dolphins defense to me is 2 thumbs up. What about the Vikings defense playing the Falcons? Absolutely.
It's the Falcons.
They can't get out of their own way. Kirk Cousins going to throw picks. Revenge games been kind of weird, though, this year, man. There's been some good revenge games. Guys going back to their old teams and playing.
Going off.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen with Kirk, though. I just don't see it. I don't get a good feeling about it. What about the 49ers defense playing the Bears?
I have them.
Right? Where you at?
That's all I got.
I think it'll be okay. That's as long as you got Fred Warner, your defense ain't gonna be so bad.
Yeah, good point.
So give them a thumbs up too?
Yep.
All right, that's cool. All right, so let's look at our teams for week 14. Let's see what we got. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Not really, but I'll go first.
You want to go first?
Sure.
Yeah, this is going to get difficult. All right, what you got?
All right. Quarterbacks I have is Geno Smith and Jaden Daniels. And as y'all sadly know, Jaden Daniels is on bye.
He's
so
on bye.
I'm cooked. I have 3 running backs. I have Isaiah Pacheco, Tyrone Tracy, and another bye week if you couldn't guess, Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon's on bye. This is like the worst week for you.
Fantasy football is stupid.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I have 2 receivers. I have Tyreek Hill, Devontae Smith. Tyreek Hill can't catch a cold, and Devontae Smith is hurt.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow.
I have 2 tight ends, Trey McBride and Cade Otton. Trey McBride is him. Cade Otton can't catch a cold. Kicker, Jake Elliott.
Hey, at least you got Jake.
Jakey, little shoulder pads.
Right.
And then I have the 49ers defense. So, starting Geno Smith. I might start Isaiah Pacheco and Tyrone Tracy.
That's not bad.
Have Tyreek Hill out there. Assuming Devontae won't play. Have Tyreek Hill out there. Play Trey McBride, Jake Elliott, and Niners D.
So you say you're assuming Devontae Smith plays.
Won't play.
Oh, he won't. So you're going to go with 2 backs, 1 receiver, 2 tight ends?
1 tight end.
1 tight end?
Dang, no, it'll have to be 2 tight ends.
Yeah, so you'd have to play odd.
I forgot. Joe Mixon's on bye. Oh, I'm just not used to it.
Right. It's okay. It's okay. Well, you got some free agent money left. You think you might be looking at a free agent?
I don't know. We'll figure that out
All
when
right.
time comes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's kind of sketchy with the number of guys you have on bye in week 14, but at least it was late. Yeah. You're already in the playoffs, so it's just like, this game is just kind of gravy for you. My squad, not quite as bad as Brendan, but I got some problems. I got some. Well, when I say not quite as bad, I mean as bad as having a bye week.
You don't got no problems.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, say it.
All right, okay. This is what I got. I got Kyler Murray. He's my quarterbacks. Kyler Murray, Jameis Winston, and I'm sure if anybody's looking at this, they're gonna be like, "Dude, why don't you play Jameis Winston?" I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, because Jameis Winston's at the Steelers, so I'm not sure about that one. My running backs, I got Derrick Henry, Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, Kareem Hunt. Derrick Henry's on bye. So I'm going to have to go with Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, and possibly Hunt. I'm not 100% sure. And then my wide receivers, I got A.J. Brown and Keon Coleman. I'm thinking if Keon Coleman's able to play week 14, I might play him for the first time this year.
Instead of Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, because he's got a good matchup against the Rams. That could get into like that high scoring range. Mm-hmm. And then my tight ends, I got Jonnu Smith, who I feel good about. Taysom Hill just tore his knee up, so he's out. So I got to play Jonnu Smith. Maybe I'll look at the waiver wire, get one of those tight ends that we talked about. My kickers, Chris Boswell from the Steelers. I feel good about that. And then the defense that I got the Lions defense playing the Packers, so I'll probably stick with that defense. But we'll see, man. Yeah. I think we both get down to crunch time. You just need a victory so bad. The playoffs start next week, week 15. So we'll see what we get into. But other than that, I'll see what I got to get on the waiver wire too. We'll probably do that when we get back to the house. Yeah. All right. So we're done with the actual podcast format. How you feel about your Eagles, man? Big win against the Ravens. Put you on the spot. Give me your sauce. Give me the sauce.
I mean, they good. I think they're the best team.
I do too. This could be a special year for the Eagles.
Yeah. The Ravens are statistically the number 1 ranked offense.
Okay.
And the Eagles. What I tell y'all about Q Mitch? I done told y'all about Q Mitch. Q Mitch had that on locks. All of that.
Yeah.
All of that.
Nah, they got a roster. They're rostered. They're loaded at every position. They got guys that can play at every position. And Saquon Barkley just puts them like over the top.
Over the top. He's him.
He's definitely him. When you talk about MVPs, I think he's at the top of the list. Some of them other cats they talk about, I don't really see it.
He's not going to.
I hope he does.
I hope he does, but he's not going to win.
It should not be a quarterback-only award.
And that is exactly what it is.
That is not fair.
That is exactly what it is. He is not going to win MVP.
Yeah.
It's either going to be Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson.
It's not going to be Lamar Jackson. They got too many losses.
I guess it's just going to be Josh Allen. Then.
Josh Allen's got a couple games. The race ain't over. Josh Allen's got a couple games where he needs to play well. So I think Saquon's in it. The Eagles are special, man. They are super special, and he's having a super special year. So I'll stand on that as Saquon is my MVP if I had to vote.
And all I got to say, A.J. Brown is still the best receiver in the league. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, he's a problem.
A.J. Brown has 30 less receptions to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is number 1 in receiver yards, by the way. And he plays 4 less games.
Yeah.
And he's only 300 yards behind him.
Their offense is just, it's
If
hard.
If he plays those 4 games, he has the most receiving yards in the league.
He's in it. Trust me, I know, because I got him in fantasy. He missed some games early in the season. But they got a lot of guys you could say he's him about. They're tough.
Yeah,
they're
it's
tough.
just like as soon as the Eagles get healthy in the playoffs, it's over with.
It's tough.
It's tough. The only reason why we lost those games earlier in the season is because either we didn't start the rookies, or
people were in and out.
We was in and out.
Yeah, they on a roll now. They're gonna be tough to beat. Well, that's cool, man. You got anything else?
Nope. Eagles in the bowl.
Oh, cool. Brendan says Eagles in the Super Bowl. I tend to agree with you. We gonna get ready to get out of here, man. We gonna call episode 17 a wrap. Hit us up on Instagram Live. Me and Brendan get on there usually on like Thursdays and Sundays, chop it up a little bit, talk about starts and sits. If you're catching us on YouTube, give us a listen, like it, hit that subscribe button. That's important. Got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Cool. We good. We gonna get out of here. Hope you get a win. We'll see you next week.
Peace.